Welcome back to the channel, lads. It's episode number 8 of our FC 26 career mode here with Bolton Wanderers as we prepare to go through the rest of the fixture list in October. Some tough games coming up, you know. We have got games against Bristol City, 11th place Bristol City, not doing too bad in the championship at the moment. After that, we face Millwall in the league, and we have got our first Premier League opponent as well, which will be Tottenham Hotspur. That will be a very good game for ourselves to test ourselves against teams that are much better than us at this stage of the season. Yes, we are third in the championship season. We're doing really well at the moment, but there's still a long way to go from now to the end of the season. Of course, we got that fantastic win against Leicester City in our previous episode on what is now known as the Foxes and Trotters Derby. I was so made up, you know, that we managed to pick up all 3 points for that game, considering we scored the first goal. As we saw as well, I had to humble Dolby going into this game. The last thing we want from our big number 10 is a little bit of complacency from him. 9 goals so far this season. Can that continue here at home at the Toughsheet Community Stadium? Come on, the Trotters. I actually think, judging by the way Bristol City lined up when we faced them with Leicester, a player like Whitley might have been the better option to start this game, given his pace to get him behind the defense. They played very attacking 3-4-3, maybe even 3-5-2 formation. But Derby starts this one. You know, it's been in an excellent form for us this season. There's no reason dropping him to the bench, but maybe very early in the second half we could bring on a Whitley if we're struggling. But this is what I mean, 3-4-3, 3-2-5 formation. They are very attacking, and if we can get this right and play through their press and just be a little patient in possession, as soon as you get into their own half, the space will begin to open up. That's nice from Erahon. Erahon finds Taylor. Dolby makes the run out wide. Is Mendes Gomes on the far side? Is Thierry Gale. And that is the first one. This is one of our better goals in terms of composure, playing through the press, playing out from the back. And we want to see more of this. We want to see more of this from this team. We're certainly capable of it. We've gone into a little bit of a defensive mode here since we scored the goal, it makes sense. I mean, your opponent wants to try and get that equalizer as soon as possible. We've got to be careful though. One thing is for sure, right? If we win possession whilst they're attacking like this, we have got the pace going the other way around to be able to punish them. I did say we want to see more of... Oh, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Both goals so far in this game from both teams have been, you know, nicely worked right from back to front, just moving the ball through the lines very quickly. But look at that for the pass, and look at that for the finish as well. I mean, playing an attacking 3-2-5 or 3-4-3 formation like they have in this game, it gives them a lot of spaces out wide, doesn't it? We defend those wide spaces quite well in this second half. We will limit the amount of chances they create, but everything that's worked for them in this game is come from out wide, and we're struggling to deal with it. Now we have that few is Ethan Whitley, by the way, coming on to replace Sam Dolby. I did say if we struggled in this game, we might have to bring him on with his pace. But since scoring that goal, that's one of the few occasions where we've been able to play our football. Since then, it's been Bristol City dominating this one. Come on, can we just get the ball for a few minutes and play some nice football? Or can we win the ball high up the pitch and hit them on the break? So far, we are not doing any of these things. And if there's any team likely to get that second here, it will be Bristol City. Ruben Rodriguez replacing Taylor in that number 10 position for us. We need to keep more of the ball. With the header on the near post, is he gonna get there? Not really. Back to McNally. McNally, oh my goodness, we are getting battered right now, you know. We have the first 15-20 minutes of the game where we looked really good, but other than that, it's been the away side creating all the chances. We do struggle at home. We know this. Oh, space for Whitley. This is what he's been looking for since we brought him on. And against the run of play, we hit them on the break and we get that second. We don't even deserve this. We don't deserve this. But this is football. Sometimes you get what you do not deserve. And against the run of play, on the break, Ethan Whitley making that run behind the defense, and there wasn't any stopping him. We have managed to collect our 3 points here. I mean, we haven't had too many wins at home, so whilst we're picking up wins right now, we might as well take it. And it's back-to-back home games for us here at the Toughsheet Community Stadium, coming from the back of a 2-1 victory against Bristol City in recent times. We're beginning to turn around our fortune at home. At the start of the season, we did struggle at home, but since the win against Lincoln, we've gone on to win against Bristol City, and here is another home game for us. I've gone for the 4-4-2 formation just because, Whitley came off the bench, he scored a goal for us, and this is one of the few ways where we can get him in a starting 11 without having to sacrifice Sam Dolby, who's been in good form. I mean, when you look at Millwall these days, man, what Alex Neil have done with this team it's incredible. I think I've mentioned before previously, when you think about Millwall, you think about a team that are difficult to play against. Corners, long throws, big players, just constantly big tackles flying in. But they're more of a possession-based side now. The first opportunity of the game, not a clear-cut one, but Taylor there still looking for his first goal in the white shirts of Bolton Wanderers. On this game, it's been a boring 40 minutes or so far. The weather conditions doesn't help either. If that was a dry condition, the pace of that pass might have been a lot slower. But when it's wet like this, the ball just goes across the turf so quickly, and you almost have to get your through balls perfect for it to work. Otherwise, it just adds a little bit more pace to it and it goes away from the target. But that's it for the first half. It is a 0-0 so far. Boring game of football. No shots, no attempts created, no clear-cut opportunity from either teams here. Hopefully, though, it gets better in the second half. It's so difficult, though, when you come up against a team like this that it's looking right now, unless they can score from a corner like this, which we've managed to clear our lines there. A little bit worried for a second, but a game like this, when your opponents are happy to take a point, sit deep, defend, absorb the pressure, and adding the weather conditions to it, it's so difficult, man, to try and create anything. Yeah, that one is going to finish 0-0. One of the worst game of football we've played this season from both teams. I mean, I don't think it was any decent chance created in this game. More of a 50-50 possession as well. It was just a complete boring game of football. No attempt for Sam Dolby all game. But we will take the points at home. Millwall, difficult team to play against, like I said. Good points. And up next year in the Carabao Cup, it's Spurs at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Thomas Frank struggling, apparently, as we know. He's been, of course, sacked in real life. And Tottenham could get relegated from the Premier League this season, which is incredible. Right now, only a point above those relegation places. 3-1 defeat against Crystal Palace a few days ago. I mean, can you imagine if this team gets relegated? I mean, brand new stadium, massive stadium as well. The revenue from the team, it's crazy to think Tottenham could be a team relegated this season. I mean, only time will tell, right? Still about 10 games to go in the Premier League. They've certainly got the quality to stay up. It doesn't help, though, that the better players, the better defenders keep getting themselves sent off and suspended every week. Oh my God, what a save. Good start here from the home side. The difference so far in this opening 10 minutes or so between Tottenham and the championship teams that we've been playing is the purpose in possession. I mean, they play to get forward, they play to create chances. They're not just keeping possession for possession's sake, I mean, which can be a bit boring. As we saw in the game against Millwall, I think for a game to be, look at the pace here of Van der Veen, man, that's ridiculously quick. I mean, Ethan Whitley is not slow, but Van der Veen just made him look slow there. For a game to be entertaining, right, both teams need to want to make it entertaining. As soon as one team decides, you know what, we're going to defend and stop you from creating chances, the possibility, the probability of that game then being interesting is pretty low. I mean, we're gonna try and do what Millwall have done against us. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with playing a team that are much better than you and sort of having a game plan for that game. But when you play against a team like Millwall, both teams have got qualities to win the game. Both teams on paper are probably of similar quality. You want both teams to come out and play football and make it entertaining. We're struggling for ideas right now to be able to pass our way up the pitch. And Tottenham have made us look so poor in this game. We're keeping the ball when we have to, but in terms of going the other way around to create any meaningful opportunity, it's been the home side doing that so far. Van der Veen with the attempts there, which was cleared off the line from the corner, and a big save from Bonham, our second choice goalkeeper, who has been in charge of the cup game so far. We're still in it though, 62 minutes, we're still in it, but Thierry Gale looks like he's picked up an injury from those few moments of play then, but we're still in it. Bonham has kept us in it. He's been making saves upon saves in this game. Look at the press from Tottenham though. Look at the press from this team. We have managed to keep hold of it. Oh no, we lose possession in dangerous position. And Xavi Simons finds Damari Gray. Back to Kulusevski, the second half substitute for Spurs. Back to Simons. Oh my God. No, the shot's blocked. Come on, get it away. The referee to save us there, giving us a soft free kick, I've got to say. It's not going to go into penalties, is it? It's not. It's just not going to go into penalties, is it? It's not. The pressure all the way in the second half have just been too much. And so far, the goalkeeper have kept us in. But James Maddison, given the home side the breakthrough here in the 5th round of the EFL Cup. And there is the victory for Tottenham as well. Maybe that takes the pressure away from Thomas Frank a little bit, because it seems like he was in a lot of pressure going into this game. But who knows? He might still be sacked on the game. The AI do sack managers in the game, I've noticed, in this year's FC. But we are out of the EFL Cup. Let's have a quick update then on Thierry Gale's injury here. Hopefully nothing too serious. Of course, the white player picking up, it's only a bruised elbow, and he's going to be out just for the next 5 days. So that's good news for us, I suppose, because we're quite short in terms of quality coming off the bench and also quantity as well. We're not the biggest of teams, so to only be out for 5 days, that is not too bad. We're 4th, of course, in the championship right now. One thing that game against Tottenham have told us is if we're going to get ourselves to the Premier League, we know what level of competition we will be facing when we finally do get ourselves there. But we're level on points with teams above us right now, Sheffield United and West Ham, both above us, but only on goal difference, it looks like. And Stoke City are top of the league. Up next, it's 18th place, Swansea. We will be travelling to Wales for this one. Come on, the Trosses. The performances and the results in our last couple of games I haven't been impressed with. More so the performance. Forget about the results for a second, because even when we don't win games, I don't expect to win every game, by the way, managing Bolton Wanderers. But even when we don't win, I still want us to be entertaining. Forget about Spurs for a second. They're a much better team than us. But the game against Millwall, certainly, I wasn't impressed with the performance. But hopefully we can put it right here at the Liberty Stadium, or what is now known as the Swansea.com Stadium in Wales. They are a difficult side to play against. They are a team that also like to be entertaining and create chances. So I'm expecting a few goals in a game like this. Conway, the left back, making an overlapping run. They cross into the box, dealt with, and Swansea in possession here. Number 35, Ronald, tricky opponent to come up against on that right-hand side. He's got pace, he's got so much ability. Out wide again to Ronald. Come on, we've got to stop that from going into the box. He's not going to cross. He picks up Windell to Vipotnik. Oh my God, that's too easy. That is too easy. The quickness of play there from Swansea. In one touch, pass and move. And the goalkeeper had a hand to that. He should have done maybe a little bit better there. Goncalo Franco, the midfielder, getting the first shot of the game and the first goal for the home side. I always say the best time to concede a goal of any game, it's very early on in the game. Oh, that's a nice combination there from Conway and Taylor. Taylor stretches to play that one in, to square that one into the box. And who is that? It is Joel Randall with his second goal of the season. Our central attacking midfielder. Nice and easy. I mean, both goals that we have seen in this game, the goalkeepers could have done better for both goals. Goalkeeper getting a hand to it. It's always disappointing when a goalkeeper gets their hands to it, but unable to save it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a professional goalkeeper or even at an amateur level. I don't know much about the science of goalkeeping. Ethan Galbraith with so much space on that right-hand side. Big save from the goalkeeper. But yeah, I'm sure even goalkeepers will tell you when they get their hands to a shot and it still manages to go in, 90% of the time is because they have made a mistake at some point. They've made the wrong judgments, they've made the wrong call, but that's only 90% of the time. There's still those odd occasions where there's not much they could have done. But since we got that equalizer, it's all been Swansea, you know. Hopefully we can improve in the second half. Still think there are goals in this game, you know. Both teams are still going for it. It's not like any of the teams are sitting back to take the draw here. Both teams still want to go on and win this game and get that second goal. And that's what you want to see. Clayton Taylor! Yes! Our summer signing have got his first goal of the season. A goal and an assist to his name in this game. And that's 5 assists and a goal to his name since we signed him. I mean, it's not a prolific goal scorer or anything, but it's been a huge signing for us. At the time, £2.6 million. I felt we were slightly overpaying for it, but I tell you what, he's looking good value for money right now, and that's his last contribution to the game as well, as he will be replaced there by Ethan Whitley, and that means Dolby will go into that number 10 position as well, and Whitley will go up front for us. Swansea are not going to give up here. The goal scorer, Franco. Oh, no. I just couldn't close him down quick enough there. And Swansea get the equalizer. What a game. What a game it's been so far, man. Oh, there's not. I wanted to cross that one to the far post, but we retain possession. It's the captain, Sheehan. Sheehan to Erahon, space out wide to Mendes Gomes, who will wait for the overlapping run from Osai Tutu. He finds him, ding cross, Sheehan attacks it, Captain! Captain fantastic, our skipper to the rescue, Josh Sheehan. Again, it's one of those headers where he's by no means favourite to get to that one, but it's all about wanting it more. It's all about that belief that you'll get there. And that is why he has got the captain's armband. Osai Tutu with yet again another assist. Oh, what a finish. And that's it. 3-2 victory. 5-goal thriller here at the Swansea.com Stadium. I'll tell you what, on the balance of play, Swansea will be disappointed that they have not got something out of this game, because they probably deserve a draw here. But we go on to get the late winner. And up next here is our final game of today's episode. It's away from home at the Molineux. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers. At the start of the season, when I saw the relegated teams from last season from the Premier League, Wolves, West Ham and Burnley, I thought this would be up there as one of our toughest games of the season. I had West Ham to be the toughest game. I had Wolves and then Burnley. They've gone with a defensive 5-3-2 formation here. Two good strikers up front, Arakondare and Wang Hichan as well. We've got to be careful of those players. The fullbacks or the wingbacks will give them the width in a game like this. You would think is Arakondare out wide to Wolf. Wolf puts a cross in the box, but the goalkeeper will collect that one. I'm expecting to see more of that. You know, play to the striker. The striker finds the fullback, makes the run into the box, and look to get onto the crosses like that. If we can stop those crosses, we have got a chance here. Osai Tutu pulls that one back. It's Sam Dolby. His first goal of today's episode, his 10th of the season. He's not scored in the last 4, but he shows here he's still got the quality to find the back of the net. What a well-worked goal that was, by the way. Surprisingly how easy it was to break down the Wolves defense there. They keep doing this all day, getting the crosses out wide and getting the ball out wide and putting crosses into the box. Arokandare goes for it. That is whiskers away. Tell you what, if we can, be strong, our 2 centre backs, our defenders, and whoever drops in to help them to win those headers, it's looking like that's all Wolves have got. Get it out wide and put crosses into the box. Other than that, they are lacking ideas right now to be able to break us down. Oh, he's a side 2-2 again with that inside run. How easy is this to create chances against a team relegated from the Premier League last season and sitting in the top 7 right now in the Championship? This is so easy, man. Oh, Dolby with a brace. He could go on to get a hat-trick in this game, As Taylor inside to Sheehan to Randall turns and shoots. But that time, it's much more comfortable for the goalkeeper. I'm really surprised. I'm really, really, really worried here as to how easy it is in the first half. Because there's no way Wolves are going to continue to play like that. So maybe if we get the third here, it's game over. How has he not scored that? Sam Dalby turns provider that time. Oh, what a chance. Wolves are beginning to pick up the tempo of this game right now. As you would expect, they are a decent side. They weren't going to be that bad. There's no way they were going to be that bad as they were in the first half for 90 minutes in this game. At some point, I expected them to get better. And Nusa played in the Championship for Wolves. That is incredible. He's doing so well right now. The young white player. Oh my God, it's been cleared off the line. The Norwegian is doing quite well right now in real life for Leipzig, isn't he? Nusa playing in the Championship for Wolves. That's incredible. We couldn't make the counter-attack work there, but we regained possession though. Sheehan, the winner of our last game. Oh, could have done so much better there. On the break here for Wolves, but excellently defended. Come on, we can't concede now. We've done well to keep the 2-0 advantage. Wolves have been by far the better team in the second half, but they've got nothing to show for it. And as the clock keep on ticking, we're beginning to get more and more confident that 3 points will be ours here at the Molineux. Not too long to go now. One last attack here for Wolves. If they should get one now, I'm pretty sure it's only going to be a consolidation goal for them. The referee pulls it back for a free kick and subsequently a yellow card for Max Conway, the left back, who has been terrific in this game, both defensively and going forward as well. But that is a rash, awful tackle from the fullbacks, and he gets his name into the referee's booking. We win the header from the cross. One final defending to do here. Is the referee going to end it? Yes, he is. And we take our 3 points at the Molineux. What a fantastic result for it. I was so surprised how easy that first half was. It's more like it in the second half for Wolves. But by the time they picked up the momentum, it was a little too late for them. 2-0 victory. I mean, is there a better striker right now in the Championship? Is there a better centre forward? Is there a better box presence in the Championship right now? I don't think so. His numbers speaks for itself, doesn't it? 11 goals and 14 appearances in the Championship this season. Felipe is there. You've got Strelec, Castellanos, Ryan Coley, Mavididi. I mean, look at the top 10 though. Chan have scored 7 goals as well for Wolverhampton Wanderers, who, although we beat them 2-0, which felt quite comfortable, they're not looking too bad in terms of the league table anyway. Clayton Taylor and Osai Tutu leads the way there on assist as well. The likes of Fleming, Matos, and Campbell, Bishop, McBurney, who is not just scoring goals for Hull City, he's also creating chances and getting assists for them And for clean sheets, you've got Johansson there on 7 clean sheets, Goodman on 6 clean sheets, the likes of Lumley, Allsop, you've got the likes of Okonkwo there as well, and Grimshaw of Norwich City, 3 assists for him in 11 appearances. But we are currently in the top 4 right now, top 3. But look at that top 6 though. Look at the top 6. It's only 5 points separating the top 6 there, only 3 points separating the top 5, and only 1 point separating the top 4, which is incredible at this stage of the season, isn't it? Can we hang on with those boys, though, come the end of this season in that top 6? We're certainly going to avoid relegation now. I mean, we're not there yet, but I'm under no sort of stress that we are going to get relegated this season. We're playing much better than that. Unless things changes drastically for us moving forward, we should comfortably avoid relegation this season. But smash a like on the video if you have enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.